Hey, how you doing, family? This is your daily dose of damn. It just feels good being not really back, but back on camera, rather in this sense. You know what I mean? We have been doing some more acting auditions and just acting roles in general. Just acting, peep game. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're really just talking about, one is Earth Day. Like, get you some Earth. Like, oh my gosh, I love the planet. Oh my gosh, it makes me smile. Just being around nature, just being around this thing that sustains us all, from birds to bees to whales and sea anemones to everything in between: elephants, giraffes, lions, jaguars, cheetahs, armadillos, hippopotami, rhinoceri. This is the plural version of things. But really just being thankful. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it, but I can. I'm just thankful. Because sometimes God does these amazing things where he humbles you. He brings you to a low place. He slows you down in a way, or gives you a sign in a form you didn't quite want or ask for or feel you need, just to see how you want it. Like, one, how bad do you want the thing that you're seeking and dreaming for and shooting for, and then also to see, like, how you respond to this thing. Are you just gonna hate it even though it came from God? Are you gonna despise it? Are you gonna loathe it, which means to strongly dislike or hate it? Like, what are you gonna do to that oddly wrapped gift that you didn't quite ask for, when in replacement of that you asked for a Lamborghini or $1 million, or your family to be happy and they're fighting, or they're at odds, or they can't agree on a thing? Like, what do you do when you get the very opposite thing from God that you've been asking for? You pray. You pray to see if you are close to him, her, it. Because God, like the earth, is not male nor female. It is a spirit that sustains. Yes, we call it Mother Earth, but I promise you, then the Son is the Father. And if in ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet, Geb, the god Geb, is the earth, which is a male principle, and the sun, well, I want to be wise about my words, or rather the sky, Nut, is more of the feminine principle, the sky, the stars, etc. I say all this to say, maybe realize that there's blessing in the opposite. There's blessing in the humbling. There's a blessing in the not getting exactly what you want. Because in getting exactly what you want, you lose your bite, you lose your edge, you lose that authenticity, that authentic nature, that authenticness, if that's a word, that makes you, that makes you powerful, that makes you enlightened, spiritual, everything. That makes you amazing, man. That makes you God. That makes you goddess. So I'm kind of rambling, but I'm not. And I want to appreciate the words that come through me and come out of my mouth and come from my heart, because they really do. So I don't know where you reside on this planet, whether you are exactly where you have wished to be or on a completely different plane. I promise you, you're better off than if you were to your own devices. So stay prayed up, stay loving on God, stay safe, and remember that you really are blessed. It only takes a calm thank you, a quick connection to nature. That's where I'm at right now. A quick closing of the eyes and imagining what would have been if God didn't love you enough to not give you what you wanted, because that version of you is so far from him, it would make you sad. how much you would praise yourself or your manager or your agent or your this person or that person, but be so far from him, her, it. I pray, I say this, it feels like a prayer, so I'm just going to say it. I pray all this in your beautiful name, amen. And I really do pray that we all have a good and happy Earth Day. Yes, yes.